Taylor Swift's team filed trademarks to keep AI from copying her voice and image. Ruby News starts with the biggest names, then moves through live moments, releases, and a few heavier stories. Lady Gaga, Olivia Rodrigo, Lizzo, and Korn kick off the rundown before the tone shifts to charts, commentary, and legal news. Lady Gaga and Doechii have released the music video for Runway, their first collaboration together. Directed by Paris Goebel, the video shows both artists in high-fashion, avant-garde looks, set inside a surreal, campy world. The song also appears in The Devil Wears Prada 2, tying the release to the film's Fashion World promotion. Olivia Rodrigo popped up unannounced at a New York City open mic on Sunday night, April 26th, and performed her new single, Drop Dead. The surprise took place at Pete's Candy Store in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, for a small crowd. Lizzo has announced her third album, Bitch, and it's set for release on June 5th. The 12-song project will include its title track on May 1st, along with the previously released song Don't Make Me Love You. Lizzo says the name is about reclaiming a word that was once used to diminish women and turning it into confidence and unapologetic self-love. From pop video buzz to a gaming crossover, the pace stays bright. Blizzard Entertainment and Korn have teamed up for a Diablo and Korn crossover tied to Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred. Blizzard debuted the official music video for Korn's original song, Reward the Scars, on YouTube as part of the campaign. The track is a new Korn song made for the promotion, and the video also draws on Lord of Hatred imagery. Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred was released on April 27th. Loathe have announced A Stranger to You, their first new album in 5 years. It's set for release on July 17th via Sharptone Records. The band also unveiled Revenant as the lead single, and it features Nowhere to Run. The upcoming album is also set to include guests Jordan Rakei, Static Dress, Mansour Brown, and Bucky Sugar. On the live side, Loathe kick off an Australian tour on May 9th in Perth, with Static Dress on those dates. They'll then head into June shows in Europe, before playing Lollapalooza in Chicago on July 30th and Louder Than Life in Louisville on September 18th. That opening block keeps the energy high without losing the thread. A quick reset for chart history, live nostalgia, and a sharper edge. Rihanna's ante has now spent 520 weeks on the Billboard 200, making it the first album in her catalog to last 10 years on the chart. The album is still on 4 Billboard rankings right now, including number 6 on top R&B albums, number 14 on top R&B hip-hop albums, and number 46 on top streaming albums. For comparison, Good Girl Gone Bad is her second longest charting release on the Billboard 200 at 230 weeks. Hootie and the Blowfish made their Stagecoach debut Sunday night in Indio, and they leaned hard into 1990s nostalgia. Darius Rucker opened with Hannah Jane. Then the band moved through crowd favorites like Let Her Cry, Hold My Hand, and Only Wanna Be With You. Near the end, Rucker brought out Chuck D and Flavor Flav of Public Enemy, and the set shifted into He Got Game and Fight the Power. Dave Grohl says Alice in Chains is his favorite band now. In a new Apple Music One conversation with Zane Lowe, tied to Foo Fighters' latest album, Your Favorite Toy, Grohl said that shift came after he was driving around with his daughters and playing them Alice in Chains music. He also praised Kurt Cobain as one of the greatest songwriters of all time, and said it was inevitable that Cobain's songs would be recognized among the greatest. Grohl added a brief grunge comparison, saying Cobain and Chris Cornell could sing high or low and still put heart and soul into it. Vince Staples has released Blackberry Marmalade, his first solo release since 2024's Dark Times, his last album on Def Jam. The Bradley J. Calder-directed video is shot in a first-person shooter style, with violence at a diner used to make a blunt political point. The song opens with empires built on blood-stained ground, uses racial epithets throughout, and ends with a quote from Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from Birmingham jail about becoming extremists. A short turn from the video drop into how releases are framed today. Music marketing in 2026 is getting called out for one big problem. Campaigns can rack up streams and impressions, then fade without building real fans. Nina Sholnick says TikTok trends or covering songs are not strategies, and audiences are tired of recycled playbooks. Cameron Rogers says most campaigns follow trends instead of defining them, in part because data tools have made the industry more risk-averse. Julie Nguyen says what's missing is real-world fan participation, where people show up and unlock something together. Nance Stolze says the industry is also losing the patience needed to build lasting careers. The counterexample is Charlie XCX's Brat campaign, which bucked trends and ended with Saturday Night Live, a Times Square pop-up, and a Grammy nomination for Album of the Year. This middle stretch widens the lens without dragging the pace. Here's the tougher stretch of the rundown. Taylor Swift, or her company, TAS Rights Management, filed 3 U.S. trademark applications in late April to help protect her voice and image from AI misuse. 2 of the filings cover the phrases, "Hey, it's Taylor Swift," and "Hey, it's Taylor." The third covers an Eras Tour image of Swift on stage with a pink guitar. Trademark attorney Josh Gerben says AI can generate new content that mimics an artist's voice without copying a recording, and that trademarks may help fill that gap. He says the filings could also help Swift challenge imitations that are confusingly similar, not just exact copies. That trademark filing keeps the focus on control and protection. A new biography about the Rolling Stones includes a claim that Mick Jagger nearly died of a heroin overdose in a New York City apartment in 1976 when he was 33. The allegation is attributed to Marshall Chess in Bob Spitz's book, The Rolling Stones, the biography. Chess said Jagger collapsed, an ambulance was called, and he started breathing again after emergency crews gave him oxygen. The story is coming to light now because the biography is being published in 2026. A softer handoff helps before the lineup news lifts the mood. Love Supreme has announced its full 2026 lineup for Glynde Place in East Sussex from July 3rd to July 5th. Ezra Collective will top the bill on Friday night, and they'll also curate the opening day under their Temple of Joy banner. Loyal Carner makes his festival debut as Saturday's headliner, and De La Soul will close the event on Sunday with their only full-band UK performance of 2026. The lineup also includes Anderson .Paak as DJ Pete Dewey, plus Free Nationals, Jalen and Gonda, Sister Sledge, Gabrielle, The Temptations and the Four Tops, and Frank Moody. The new Generation Jazz stage returns too, with Orbit and Tomorrow's Warriors Junior Band, and One Jazz will spotlight QOW Trio and Sula. Barney Dufton says the lineup brings together the best of jazz and artists pushing the music forward. The final story lands on a somber note before we close. A worker died on April 26th while helping assemble the stage for Shakira's upcoming concert in Rio de Janeiro. Todo Mundo no Rio organizers said first responders gave initial care at the scene. Then the person was taken to the hospital where they died. The Rio de Janeiro Fire Brigade said the worker suffered severe crushing injuries after becoming trapped in a lifting system. Organizers also said they were offering support and solidarity to the victim's family. Shakira's May 2nd concert in Rio was still reported as scheduled. Thanks for watching Ruby News. We'll be back with more music updates soon.